Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison if you are new here, and today I have decluttering motivation for you, cleaning motivation, a fun muffin recipe, all kinds of things that we are tackling in my house. This video is broken up into 2 different days. It was just too much to do in one day, but I was having a friend over for coffee in the morning on the first day, so I was getting my house ready super early in the morning, making it ready for company, and then also that's when I did the muffin recipe. So we are gonna start off downstairs. That's what I was focusing on. Our guests normally don't come upstairs, that's where our bedrooms are, but we are focusing on downstairs, tidying up the living room, making the couches a little bit cleaner because we do let our dog on this couch and he makes it a little bit messy. So I'm going to be vacuuming it, spot cleaning it, all of the good things. But in order to fuel me through this cleaning marathon we're about to begin, I definitely needed some coffee, so I filled my cup up. You'll also see me reheat it a couple times, and I also have a cleaning list to remind me of things not to forget. Normally I don't like cleaning the half bath downstairs, but I needed to make sure I did that, so I made sure that was on the list. But first things first, with my coffee in hand, I'm gonna start tidying up the living room because just picking up things and putting them where they belong make a space feel so much cleaner than it actually is. And here is all the gross stuff underneath our couch. Yes, I just cleaned underneath this pretty recently. I'll link that video here where I did it last. It's a spring clean with me. It's a great video if you want some serious deep cleaning motivation. But besides the point, I did recently clean this, but as you can see, it's still dirty again. I think I'm gonna add this to more of my weekly cleaning routine. Just move the couch, vacuum underneath it. It takes about 2 seconds, and it makes me feel like my house is a lot cleaner. Now this is really embarrassing. Don't judge me too hard, please. It's so gross. Like, maybe even look away from your screen if you're grossed out by a lot of dirty things. But underneath our couch cushions was filthy, covered in dog hair, popcorn kernels. But today we are cleaning this up. I feel so bad that we've been living on this couch because that's just nasty. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes here, honestly, to go through, vacuum this couch down, and then also vacuum all the cushions. Now, while I am vacuuming away, getting all the dog hair off this couch, I want to ask you guys another question. In my last video, I asked you guys to introduce yourself down in the comments, and I forgot to ask one important question. So in this video, go down to the comments right now. You can do it while this video is still playing, and let me know where you're from. Where are you watching from? Where you're currently living? Where you were born? Let me know some place that you've lived in your life that you loved. I love hearing about where all of my viewers are from, and it's so cool to hear you guys are all over the country and all over the world. So personally, I will go and share a little bit first. I was born and raised in South Florida. I love Florida to pieces, and we are currently living in Southern California for my husband's job. So, your turn. Let me know down in the comments where you're from and where you're living. I will be pulling out my big carpet cleaner a little bit later for another project, but for this one, I wanted my couches to be dry, so this Grove stain remover spray works like magic. You can see how dirty this towel was from just a couple of spots on the couch being cleaned. It works awesome. With most of the surfaces clean in the living room, I'm going to do a quick vacuum. With this dog, we have hair everywhere, always, and tennis balls are always falling underneath furniture, so I'm going to toss a tennis ball I found out to Bucky, also to kind of distract him for a minute, because sometimes he likes to lay down in the middle of the ground when I'm trying to vacuum. My biggest tip for getting your house ready for company coming over is to make sure it smells awesome. So not only am I going to share a muffin recipe in a little bit, so the smell of fresh baked goods, but I'm also making sure that I'm going kind of heavy with room sprays. Normally the scents will disappear pretty quickly with these sprays, but they will linger a little bit. So I kind of have a heavy hand when I'm spraying them so the house smells amazing. And of course, I have to reheat my coffee. Do you guys struggle with this too? Like during the morning when you're drinking your coffee, it goes into the microwave 2 or 3 times before you're even able to finish the cup. I'm sure all of the moms out there struggle with this a lot more than me, but on this morning specifically, I was kind of in a rush on cleaning, so my coffee was placed on the back burner.
To your beat, wanted to blend in, no self-expression, 'cause I wanted you to see I'm not so different, fit in your system, so why do you tell me I'm wrong when I say the same things that you say, and you double the standards because you only like your way, so keep running your mouth, 'cause I'm tired of walking away. Falling to your knees, falling to your knees, falling to your knees, falling to your knees. Now I got you, falling to your knees. Your voice taunting me, ringing in my head, won't give me.
I can't remember your username, but for the person who left a comment one time saying you would love to see me take out the full trash can because it's so satisfying to see the rubbish go out, this shot is for you. Normally Christian is a great husband and takes care of this task, but since the trash was full and company was over, I had to do it today. But now the kitchen is spotless and clean, and now we need to move into the dining room to pick this space up too.
Falling to your knees, falling to your knees, falling to your knees, falling to your knees. Now I got you, falling to your knees. How did I let you alter who I am? Why should I have to cover up my skin? Try my shoes will be falling, falling, falling.
The last spot I'm going to clean before company comes over. How many times have I said company's coming over? But besides the point, last space I have to clean is the half bath. And guys, I hate the bathroom. Normally Christian does this for me, like if we have friends coming for dinner while I'm cooking, he will go and take care of this because it's nobody's favorite task. I don't know anybody who really enjoys cleaning the bathroom. But I do have some exciting announcements. Well, I don't know if they're announcements, but I have some exciting things happening in this bathroom. Yesterday was day one for me starting the bathroom makeover. So there's no sneak peeks in this video. This video was filmed almost a week ago in my time. But if you are not following my Instagram, you guys are missing out on all of the sneak peeks on this space coming together and completely transforming. I always do this for my room makeovers. I will show sneak peeks in the process and all of the progress happening over on my Instagram stories. So I highly recommend following along over there. If you are just starting to follow me and you want to catch up on the sneak peeks, I always save them under my stories tab titled Home. But with the half bath all clean and smelling fresh, I'm going to move on to mop the floors, and then we're going to start making the muffins.
I would always be the one who cares, and I will try my very best to always be there.
I'll share the recipe that I used down below. It was super simple, not very many ingredients, and I did share a muffin recipe in a couple videos ago. I don't remember exactly which one, but I shared a superhero muffin recipe, so it's healthy, it's got veggies in it. This muffin recipe is the complete opposite. It is white flour, sugar, blueberries, all the goodness, so it's kind of like a balance. Sometimes you make the healthy muffins, and sometimes you have good, sugary blueberry muffins with a streusel topping. But I will share this recipe down below. I wasn't being too picky about filming because honestly my friend was on her way over and I was running out of time. So here I'm using my KitchenAid to mix all of the dry and then the wet ingredients together. And then I'll be scooping it into muffin tins and then throwing it in the oven. I also was a bad YouTuber and did not get an after shot of these muffins, but guys, they were absolutely delicious. They did not survive the day. My friend took home a couple to share with her husband, and then Christian and I devoured the rest of them in the day. Nothing is better than just fresh blueberry muffins.
I'd love to hear each thought upon your mind. I'd love to hang on close to every word that I could find. 'Cause all the shades of blue go away when I'm with you. Put a golden frame around my heart, 'cause you make me feel like a piece of art.
Now don't worry if you clicked on this video because you saw decluttering in the title, that is coming. It just wasn't coming this morning. A lot of tomorrow is full of decluttering projects and organizing spaces and just satisfying before and afters.
I'll change my routine if you'll hold my hand. 'Cause all the shades of blue go away when I'm with you. Put a golden frame around my heart, 'cause you make me feel like a piece of art. 'Cause all the shades of blue.
Okay guys, it is the next day and now we are focusing on the upstairs. I actually need to go to the laundry room downstairs also, but I want to focus on upstairs today. We're currently in the master bedroom, and besides making the bed, putting away the clothes, all of the normal things we do in here, I also have a couple decluttering projects, some organization to get to. Underneath this bench is just a bunch of random stuff that needs to be organized. I also want to go through my nightstand drawers, declutter that, and I think I'm going to pop into the storage closet. You can't really see it. It's that door right there. I'm going to pop in there and get a couple bins out of there and work on those. You guys really appreciated my last video when I was talking about that I'm not aiming for perfection, I'm just aiming for progress, and I'll show you that room in a second, and it's bad in there, so I think it would be helpful to take like a little baby step today. I don't have it in me to do that entire room today, but I can do a little baby step. I can tackle decluttering one bin in there. I'm not sure if this is weird or not, but I actually love to make my bed in the morning. When I find the time to go upstairs and make my bed, it is so like relaxing and therapeutic, and honestly, I don't have 4 million pillows on my bed, so it doesn't take terribly long. Honestly, the longest part is just getting all of the dog hair off the sheets, but we choose to live that life to let Bucky in our bed. But a quick declutter of my nightstand drawers made that space a lot tidier. Now I'm just gonna finish picking up around the room, putting clothes away, putting things in different spaces that don't belong in the bedroom, and then we're gonna be cracking into this bench. This bench is just the catch-all space of the bedroom, and honestly, most of the upstairs, if something doesn't have a spot to go in or doesn't have a home, it just ends up in here. The bulk of it is travel items, and you'll get a closer look at what we're going to turn this space into. It becomes really functional, but still a bit of a hot mess to begin with. Here is everything I pulled out of this bench. Also, if you're gonna ask where this bench is from, I'm really sorry to say I don't know where it's from. A lot of our furniture was hand-me-down from Christian's parents. They were blessing us so much when we first got married and moved into our own place, and this is one of those pieces, so I don't know where it's from. I'm sure there's lots of things very similar online though, so if you find something similar to this bench online, let me know down in the comments so other people who asked that question know where to go look. But back to the piles of stuff. There's a couple things that I know I can declutter right away, like this. I have a dust bag for my suitcase. Super extra, don't need that, don't need this, this can go. These space saver bags are great in theory, but these particular ones do not work for us. We tried them over Christmas break and they didn't work, so those are gonna have to go. I have a pile of trash. That's for cleaning trash. Move that to the office. You get the picture. I'm gonna go through, finish decluttering this stuff, vacuum this space out, and then reorganize it. So here's the storage room. Things are not looking great in here, but we're gonna just step over everything in here and go for this purple bin. This bin is all of our travel items, our travel bags, travel products, all those kinds of things. Excuse me, Bucky. I'm gonna go through this, and I think I'm gonna end up moving all of our travel items into that bench because that's the majority of what's in there right now. The only thing in here not a travel item is our weighted blanket, but we have travel packing cubes, a couple travel bags, and then I have 2 makeup bags right here.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this subtle smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Here is the final product. I think there's actually more items now being stored in the bench, but it makes so much more sense. All of it is our travel items, so packing cubes, bags, toiletries, makeup cases, everything we need when we're going to be packing for a trip will be in here, which makes this so much better. And we were able to empty out one of the bins in the storage closet, so that's a win also. And here's my pile of donations, getting rid of a couple things I might try to sell.
You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something better.
I'm now also realizing how filthy Bucky has made this bench, so I pulled out the Bissell carpet cleaner we have. It's just like a mini little guy, but I know for sure he's gonna make this look a whole lot better.
I see they don't understand. Feeling like Picasso, she brushing against my hands. Seen you from around the way, you didn't give me the time of day. You be making moves that yeah, who really care what Simon say?
I'll have this spot cleaner linked down below. We bought it maybe 2 or 3 months ago, mostly because I wanted to start deep cleaning our couches regularly. You could see how dirty they were from earlier in this video, and guys, it was definitely an investment. I think it was around $150-ish. It fluctuates, it goes on sale sometime, but I think it's a great investment. A lot of the reviews were really promising and said that it would last for a long time as long as you take care of it, and we've already used it for so many things. I've cleaned this bench once before, we've done the couch multiple times, I've done our fabric dining chairs before. It is a miracle worker. I really like having this in my cleaning arsenal, and I also don't freak out about our upholstered items anymore. Like previously, I would have been a little bit concerned about how I would fully clean this bench because it does show watermarks a little bit, so that Grove stain remover is not the ideal cleaner for it because you'll still see the splotches where I tried to lift the stains, but this you can saturate the entire top of the bench and it works great. I really love this piece and I'm really happy that we have it now in our home. Here's all the nasty water we pulled out of there. It's kind of concerning to see how dirty this water is because we did clean this bench maybe a month ago. But just a reminder, clean your upholstered items, friends. It'll be a lot cleaner, a lot fresher, and honestly a little bit of peace of mind knowing how dirty that water is, knowing it's no longer in our bedroom. But last thing I'm gonna do in the bedroom is vacuum up, and then I'm gonna pop into the bathroom and clean that space because it's honestly been a little too long since I've done that. Getting all the buildup off the faucet is my favorite thing, seeing it shiny once again, and that's honestly how Christian can tell if I've been cleaning in the bathrooms or not, because like, oh, I noticed you cleaned the bathrooms today. The faucet was shiny again. So let me know if you have these silver faucets back home and if you struggle with the same thing of keeping them clean. I'm rinsing off our soap dispensers to get the buildup off of them. Sometimes the soap will like leak down it and stick to it and make it look a little grimy, but it's a good thing it's soap because you don't have to use any cleaners to just get it clean. You just rinse it off. So I'm letting those dry off in the sink for a second while I wipe down the counters, and then I'm gonna go spray down these mirrors. I was too busy blabbering on about the half bath makeover we're doing while I was cleaning that bathroom that I didn't mention that I've grabbed a few new things in my toilet cleaning arsenal. I should stop saying arsenal, I've said that like 3 times in this video. But a longtime favorite for cleaning toilets are these Clorox toilet wands. I just am not a fan of the idea of a toilet brush that you have to drip dry and then the bacteria, it's just gross to me. But I've also recently grabbed these little gel stamps that are supposed to help keep the toilet clean longer. In our house, we get like that nasty little ring around the toilet no matter what we do, so I'm hoping that this will help keep it cleaner longer. But now that the bathroom is clean, here are all the after shots of our really fresh and clean bedroom and bathroom, and we have one last spot to clean downstairs in the laundry room. Just kidding, I forgot that I made a mess in the landing zone. I'm gonna put everything away here, make a pile for things I'm taking downstairs, and then I'm going to vacuum this carpet. Satisfying vacuum lines coming your way right now. tackling that disgusting sink I showed you in my last video, or maybe 2 videos ago, but I finally ordered some Barkeeper's Friends. Thank you for the suggestions. We're gonna see how this works. I saw they have a cream and a powder, and I bought the powder. So I have my Barkeeper's Friend, I have a scrub brush. Let's clean that sink. So you guys were full of recommendations for this nasty sink. It's actually a plastic sink, and I think it has a rust ring, and I don't know what that black stain is. So I'm just following the directions on the bottle of the Barkeeper's Friend. It said to make the surface damp, sprinkle the powder on, let it sit for less than a minute, and then scrub it off, and then make sure it's not sitting for too long. I guess it can start eating through the material or something, so I didn't want to let it corrode the material. And it definitely made a dent in the stains, but it did not save it completely. Maybe I have to hit it a couple more times, but I will say it did a lot more than any other cleaner that I had tried before. So I'm glad that I picked this up and have it to use, but maybe I need to do a little bit more elbow grease in this space. Now the last thing I'm doing is folding and putting away all of my workout clothes. You guys know that I hang these to dry, and they honestly had just been sitting in that laundry room for 3 or 4 days. They were bone dry. I was just procrastinating bringing them upstairs and folding them. But that's going to be a wrap on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it motivational. If you are new here, make sure you are subscribed and have the notification bell turned on. And if you're a longtime subscriber and viewer, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!